Soldiers are flooding the streets of Washington, D.C. today to prepare for tomorrow's big military parade. And personally, I love to see it. Because tomorrow is not just a random day. Tomorrow is the 250th birthday of the U.S. Army. So I think that is a cause for celebration. But not just that, let's be real, folks. The U.S. military needs a huge morale boost. They really do. And from the looks of things, all of the young men out there are having a great time. And look, we live in dangerous times. It's about time that we start taking our military more seriously. So I have no problem with tomorrow's parade. And I think it's really cool that they're going to have soldiers out there that are going to be wearing uniforms from all of these different time periods. For example, like these young men right here, they're in Vietnam War fatigues. But that's not all. They're going to have uniforms from World War I, of course, uniforms from Desert Storm, the Revolutionary War, you name it. In fact, let's take a look at this clip so you guys can get a good look at what I'm talking about, and then I'll be right back with more.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I know everyone and their mama is going to have an opinion about tomorrow's events, but my opinion is, what I think is, we need more parades and less riots. I think America is a better place the more patriotic we are, and the further we remove ourselves from this patriotism, the further our country crumbles and goes down the drain. I want to see more flags raised and less flags burned in the streets. And I feel like there are some dark forces at play here in this world and in this country that are afraid of Americans being more patriotic. They are afraid of Americans really rallying together around our flag, which is why they are planning all of these massive protests tomorrow. You know, we couldn't just have a patriotic parade to celebrate our military without these wackadoodles behind the scenes orchestrating all types of chaos because they are afraid. Make no mistake about it, they are afraid of people being patriotic, of people being proud of America. I don't know about you guys, but I'd rather see American families in the streets waving the American flag, eating cotton candy and hot dogs and listening to music, watching a military parade. I'd rather see that than illegal immigrants waving foreign flags on top of burning, smoldering cars while attacking police officers and innocent people who are just trying to make it to work on time. But the people behind the scenes, they rather you see what's happening in LA. They rather you have that. They don't want you to have the nice parades and Americans coming together for like a huge picnic and fireworks. They don't want that. They want cars blowing up in the middle of the streets while, shops are being looted. So, regardless of how you feel about tomorrow, keep that in mind. Understand why they're trying to start all of this chaos tomorrow. Because they are intimidated, not just by Trump, not just by this little, parade. They're intimidated. They're scared about us growing more patriotic and coming closer together as a country. in a time where there's just a lot of chaos going on in the outside world as well. But that's not the only thing that kind of puts a damper on tomorrow. I think the fact it's kind of ironic that this parade is happening as a new war is breaking out in Iran. And I don't want to be involved in that, but we'll just have to see how that goes as well. But for now, you all let me know your thoughts about all of this down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all very soon in the next one.